Did you know that the story of Noah's flood is not only about washing away the sins of mankind, but also about dealing with a far stranger and darker threat? This hidden reason is connected to mysterious beings called the Nephilim. According to the ancient Book of Enoch and other old writings, there were angels called the Watchers. They were sent to guide and watch over humanity, but instead of fulfilling their mission, they rebelled. They descended to earth and took human women as wives. From this union came their offspring, the Nephilim, giants of incredible size and strength, who were unlike ordinary humans. At first, the Nephilim lived by eating the fruit of the land and the animals of the field, but their hunger grew beyond control. They consumed all the crops, destroyed the animals, and eventually turned against mankind. It is said that they even feasted on human flesh and drank blood. The earth was filled with violence, fear, and corruption. The cries of humanity reached heaven. The Most High heard their pain, and he decreed judgment. The Watchers who had sinned would be bound in chains, waiting for the final judgment. As for their children, the giants, they would turn on each other in bloody battles until they were destroyed. And finally, God declared that a great flood would wash over the entire earth, cleansing it of the Nephilim's corruption. This is where Noah comes in. He was described as righteous and pure in his generation. Unlike many others, his bloodline was not tainted by the Watchers. Because of this, God chose him to build the Great Ark, a vessel of wood that would preserve his family and pairs of animals through the coming flood. When the waters came, everything outside the ark perished. Mankind, animals, and the remaining Nephilim were drowned in the judgment of God. But according to the Book of Enoch, the spirits of the giants did not disappear. They became restless, cursed beings, wandering the earth as evil spirits, what later traditions would call demons. So the story of Noah's Ark is more than just a tale of rain and survival. It is also the story of how God dealt with the chaos brought by the Nephilim. The flood was not only a punishment for human wickedness, but also a way to wipe out the bloodline of giants and restore order to creation. The next time you hear about Noah's Ark, remember this hidden layer. Behind the animals, the rain, and the rainbow, there is a deeper story about giants, fallen angels, and a God who cleansed the earth to give humanity a new beginning.